film is a sequel to Avengers: Age of Ultron and Captain America: Civil War. It is the 18th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the 6th film of Phase 3. Director Ryan Coogler's Hollywood blockbuster is about finding the person you are in the face of what everyone thinks you should be. Marvel's film stars late actor Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, and Danai Gurira in important roles. It's one of the must-watch if you're a Marvel fan.
Recording.
For research purposes.
Delete that footage.
In Ex Machina, a junior programmer who works at a company that runs the world's most popular search engine wins a company lottery, one week at the CEO's estate research facility. When he gets there, he discovers that the big boss makes androids with superior artificial intelligence as a hobby. He wants the young programmer to test how human the android is. It quickly devolves into a manipulative game between the android and the programmer.
Every cell phone has a microphone, camera, and a means to transmit data. So I turned on every microphone and camera across the entire planet, and I redirected the data through Blue Book.
Epic coming-of-age Hollywood drama film directed by Richard Linklater stars Patricia Arquette, Ella Coltrane, Lorelei Linklater, and Ethan Hawke in important roles. The film showcases the childhood and adolescence of Mason Evans Jr. from ages 6 to 18 as he grows up in Texas with divorced parents. The film is shot over the course of 12 years.
Have you been partying?
A little bit.
Oh, okay.
Celebrated director Martin Scorsese's directorial film is based on the true story of Jordan Belfort. In The Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort and his partner, Donny Azoff, start a brokerage firm called Stratton Oakmont in the early 90s. Their company quickly grows to a staff of more than 250. However, as their reputation grows on Wall Street, their corruption along the way catches the attention of the federal government. That leads to their inevitable downfall. The film stars Jordan Belfort, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jonah Hill, Matthew McConaughey, Kyle Chandler, Rob Reiner, and John Bernthal.
Will not hang up the phone until their client either buys or fucking die!
American biographical drama film directed by Tom McCarthy, stars Mark Ruffalo, Michael Keaton, Rachel McAdams, and Liev Schreiber in important roles. The film is about a crisis of faith. The film also won several awards.
They'll try to silence anyone who speaks out.
You leave me alone, you hear me, goddammit?
6% act out sexually.
6% is 90.
90 priests.
If there were 90 of these bastards, people would know.
Maybe they do.
Mad Max: Fury Road is the fourth installment in the action movie Mad Max franchise. The film is directed by George Miller, and stars Tom Hardy in the pivotal role of Max Rokitansky, with Charlize Theron starring as Imperator Furiosa. Director George Miller initially described the film, Mad Max is caught up with a group of people fleeing across the wasteland in a war rig driven by the Imperator Furiosa. This movie is an account of the road war which follows. It is based on the word burgers of the history men and eyewitness accounts of those who survived. Experimental Hollywood epic drama film written and directed by Terrence Malick, stars Brad Pitt, Sean Penn, Hunter McCracken, Laramie Epler, Jessica Chastain, and Ty Sheridan in important roles. The film is about Malick's personal reflection on growing up, growing old, and what happens when you die. Moreover, it has one of the greatest film scores of all time. Spike Jonze's Her plays like a kind of miracle the first time around. Watching its opening shots of Joaquin Phoenix making an unabashed declaration of eternal love to an unseen soulmate is immediately disarming. The actor is so unaffected, so sincere, so drained of the tortured eccentricity that's a hallmark of most of the roles that he plays. It's like falling into a plush, comforting embrace. Then one understands that the declaration isn't his, but something he, or rather, his character, Theodore, does for his job.
You're dating your computer?
She's not just a computer.
Who is you, man? Dramatic film has long been fascinated with issues of identity, but they've rarely been explored with the degree of eloquence and heartbreaking beauty as in Barry Jenkins' masterful, Moonlight, one of the essential American films of 2016. Moonlight is a film that is both lyrical and deeply grounded in its character work, a balancing act that's breathtaking to behold. It is one of those rare pieces of filmmaking that stays completely focused on its characters while also feeling like it's dealing with universal themes about identity, sexuality, family, and, most of all, masculinity. And yet it's never preachy or moralizing. It is a movie in which deep, complex themes are reflected through character first and foremost.
What you looking at me like that for? What, man? Come on, you just drove down here? Yeah.
At a time when it seems as if cinema experiences a new technological breakthrough every few months, it's oddly comforting that moviegoers can still be hooked by a film that's presented as being one unbroken shot. Granted, it's not a new idea, but the concept of an extended single shot, whether the shot is meant to stretch for an entire movie, or just serve as the focus for an especially showy scene, still has the power to excite viewers on some basic level. 1917, the new film from Sam Mendes, is the latest attempt at the feature-length single-shot approach, and its technical accomplishments cannot be denied. But the film is so obsessed with its particular technique that it doesn't leave room for the other things we also go to the movies for. Little things like a strong story, interesting characters, or a reason for existing other than as a feat of technical daring-do.
The whole thing's coming down! Come on! I can't see! I can't see! Trust me! Jump!